Neil Magny will take on Michael Morales at UFC Vegas 96 on August 24 in the welterweight bout. Igor Pochiera will fight Kaiser Almeida at UFC 307 on October 5th in the middleweight bout. Urf Medic is out. Danny Barlow will now take on Nikolay Rathanikov at UFC Vegas 95 on August 10th in the welterweight bout. Arislandi Lara will defend his WBA middleweight title versus Danny Garcia on September 14 in the Canelo Berlanga co-feature. Bout was slated to take place last year but never materialized as Showtime left boxing. It's expected to take place at a catch weight. King Green and Leon Edwards asked Dana White for a $100K fight bonus and got it. You can tell Dana is getting tired of this. Dana White says UFC heavyweight title unification is next. The winner of Tom Aspinall vs Curtis Blaydes will officially face John Jones or Stipe Miocic. Tom Aspinall on his encounter with John Jones a few months ago. Who cares if Jones loses now? Like it would count, we know he would beat everyone in his prime. Did not he come off an injury and knock out the next try? Tom Aspinall admits to trolling about soaking knuckle in petrol before UFC 304. Leon Edwards downplays Bilal Muhammad's wrestling skills, saying he is no Khabib or GSP. He is not concerned with Bilal's strategy for fight night. Leon Edwards gave Bilal Muhammad a pump fake at their pre-fight press conference. Bilal was so bad at striking he did not even flinch. That was not a flex by Bilal. His reaction time is just that slow. He sprawled after they got off the stage. Bilal Muhammad won the face-off by unanimous decision. Bilal Muhammad taunts Leon Edwards and the Manchester crowd. Yeah, he is going to be shooting takedown like his life depends on it. Former UFC middleweight champion Sean Strickland crosses the line in the latest Bilal Muhammad attack. In a recent Instagram post about Muhammad, Strickland made a highly questionable remark about the title challenger. Madman Volkanovski would not mind making a short notice step up against Bilal Muhammad if it presents itself. Volkanovski does diabolical things to Bilal Muhammad in the octagon. Alex vs Alex, calf kicks vs ankle locks, but Alex Pereira's left hook would literally put Volkanovski in a coma. Paddy Pimblett shuts down rumors that he plans to leave the promotion after the UFC 304. He has no intention of leaving the UFC after he fights out his contract Saturday, adding that his words 2 weeks ago in an interview with Mike Brown MMA got taken so much out of context. He said he had been on a podcast and he wanted to do celebrity boxing. Mokaev talked about MMA on SiriusXM. He reveals Manel will be the last fight on contract and he needs to put on a good performance to negotiate the new contract. He wants to chase the gold and hope the UFC gives him a contract. He says, I just want to fight for the belts, even if they give me one more fight after this. Francis Ngannou claims something was not right against Anthony Joshua. After such a competitive performance against the Gypsy King, hopes were high for the Predator when he took on Anthony Joshua. Ngannou says, I got in the ring and was not feeling myself, and the first round when he knocked me down, I fell and I was like, did I slip? Like what exactly knocked me down? I don't know if it was the fatigue or what it was, but something was not right. Maybe it was the fact that I got there at that time, but it was not me. Despite the devastating knockout loss, the Predator admitted in the weeks following that he would compete in boxing again and was not deterred because of suffering the knockout. How do you see it playing out between Jake Paul and Mike Perry in the Smart Cage? Make him fight a 19-0 Dagestani wrestler. Canelo Alvarez has seemingly been stripped of his IBF super middleweight world title as he is not fighting IBF mandatory Williams Call next. Official press release states Alvarez boxing's top star will still defend his WBA, WBC and WBO 168-pound titles against Berlanga. The IBF is set to order a vacant title fight between Williams Call and number 2 contender Vladimir Shishkin. So that's all guys. We will see you in the next video in which we will talk about some more news related to MMA. So till then, do whatever you want.